I'm gonna show you the things that I pack in here because I absolutely love this thing. By the way, this is called the Toshi 5-liter sling. It'll be linked down below, not an affiliate code, but the rest of the codes down there will be if you want to support me. I have so much love for Anker. Anker was the first company to send me any sort of box, anything, even as like a small creator. I just appreciate that a lot. And I've been using the products for years. This Anker 622 MagSafe charger has been with me for at least a year. It kind of went semi-viral on TikTok. It was really hard to get at some point, but I snagged this thing for like 20 bucks. It's 500 milliamp hours. It's really nice in my opinion for like office. Like I take it to the office, bring it back, juice it up. The only thing with that is for this bag in particular, I do want a more utility-based bag. So 5,000 milliamp hours is fine, but sometimes in a pinch, I just want a little bit more, especially if a friend needs a little bit more juice or I'm gonna be out for a long period of time and I just need a little bit more. The Anker 633 is just its bigger brother that has a little bit more features, and I had to snag this Christmas. I took this on a trip to Disneyland actually, and it covered me the whole way. So thank you to my Secret Santa for picking me up one of these for Christmas. 10,000 milliamp hours, so it'll charge it about 1.5, 2 times, just depending on your phone. It has a built-in USB braided Type-C cable, and it also still has a kickstand that you can utilize with the cable because it has a little right angle USB Type-C. It's a dream to use. And it has MagSafe, which also wirelessly charges. If you ever, for whatever reason, want to charge slower and less efficient, you can do that as well. Links again will be down below if you want to snag one of these. The next one is this nano bag. Shout out to this creator who showed me the nano bag. This bag has honestly come in so much more clutch in random situations than just the grocery store. One, it's incredibly small. It has like a ripstop fabric, so if you tear it, it ideally stops the tearing from going further. If I'm not mistaken, it holds up to 35 pounds. Scrunches up into this insanely small package that is no bigger than an AirPods Pro case. Something that I even gifted my mom because I just think everybody should have one of these now. It's really good. Another shout out to Brett.Tech. He's the one who actually put me onto this. But a USB Type-C cable is always needed, especially if you have that power bank. If somebody else needs juice and you need juice at the same time, you could use the built-in cable and now this new braided high quality cable. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, what if my friend has a little bit of an older iPhone and I can't use the Type-C? This cable has you covered. Not only is this Type-C, this is also C to A, C to C, and lightning to C or A, depending on what you need. And it's high quality. It's not something that's gonna be super long, obviously, but just something you can jam in a bag, and if you need it, it's always there. The next one is gonna be a flashlight. I honestly got turned on this pretty quickly. Once you think about it, it makes so much sense. You have a built-in flashlight in your phone, and that's all fine and dandy, but think about how bright that is. Not anymore. I use the flashlight that's built into my bag. Yes, sir, skis. Don't let me down now, come on. There we go. I thought this company was called Woojin, but it's Woobin. Like if you were saying Reuben with a little bit of like a lisp. But it has a 180 degrees articulating head. It has a little clip on it so you can clip it onto your shirt, kind of hands-free. Type B. From what I could find online, your typical phone will be around 40 to 70 lumens. That's just the measurement of light that's emitting from a source. And this small little thing gives you 400 lumens. I just feel safer, but my shoes feel safer as well because people do not know how to pick up after their dogs. And there's so much poop on the floor that I gotta make sure my shoes are clean. These next two things I want to strive to use a lot more this year. I have a notebook with graph paper and a small pen, small like thin fine point pen, a 5mm pen, because I love me just like a fine point pen. It's so good. I put all my thoughts, maybe like a couple of ideas or maybe something that I just want to overall remember or summarize from my day all in this place, or maybe even sketch if I wanted to. As you can see, I don't have too many ideas or thoughts, but that last page, I don't know, just an idea you might want to do. That's up to you though. I tried to find the exact model that I have here. Unfortunately, I can't find it anywhere on Amazon, so I try to link something pretty similar down below if you want to pick one up. But I did find the pen. The pen is important. Next is actually one of the most important ones, and I almost completely forgot about it somehow. These are the Shokz Open Fit Air. Last year, I ended up picking up the Shokz. I actually tested them out at a Best Buy, which I don't typically do with headphones because I feel weird putting in or on something that somebody else has worn. But because these are outside earbuds, they're not in your ears, they're kind of laying on top of them, allowing you to hear the outside world for reals. I was really impressed with their quality, and I just vibed with them. I really like it. And so anytime I'm out and about, I go get a coffee, whatever it may be, I'm wearing these more than likely. They don't have wireless charging, which is kind of a bummer. You get 6 hours on a single charge, you get 28 with the case, but honestly, it's plenty. Final two is a bit of fun, but it is something that I do want to start doing more in 2026 as well. Something really important to me is capturing memories, and I used to do this a lot with photography in more of like an artistic way and not necessarily in a memory capturing way. It was always kind of a byproduct than like the main idea. But these two things are not going to be unfamiliar if you were around in 2016 YouTube vlog era. This is peak camera of 2016, the G7X. And honestly, I always set it aside for vlogging only and only had it as a video camera and absolutely slept on its photo capability. 20 megapixel sensor is no laughing matter when it comes to photos. So I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, but it was absolutely my surprise when I started snapping photos and wanting to capture more memories with this camera. And I was kind of like, wait a second, this thing can capture photos. Oh. So it was really fun just throwing this in a bag, pulling it out, having some fun memories instead of like an artsy photo. Don't get it twisted. I definitely caught some artsy stuff too. But it's been really fun throwing that thing in manual, messing with all of the settings, being able to get my look that I want. Has a little flash as well. And if I did want to throw it into video mode, it's absolutely capable of that too. And I even have a little dead cat on it, so that way my audio isn't too messed up. And the last thing is these microphones that I'm even using right now. You've been listening to the audio throughout this entire video. These are the Hollyland M-Lark 2S, and I've gushed about them enough. The rundown is great audio quality. They're insanely sleek, small, barely noticeable. This is the charging case for them, and just for comparison, this is the AirPods Pros. They're just not the best to just fling in a bag and carry them everywhere. So what I ended up doing is these individual transmitters can turn off. So I turn them off, throw them in a bag. I also have the USB-C connection for my phone. So if I ever want to capture a memory, I can have good quality. I have them with the little dead cats in the bag already prepared. I turn them off, chuck them in there, and then if I ever need them, flip them on really quick, you know, pin it to myself, pin it to whoever I'm filming. And then I have sick quality audio. The time it's taken to culminate all of these things and bring them together into one bag has probably been close to 9 months. You can curate a whole baby in that time. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you want to snag any of this stuff, you could find them all linked down below. And they are affiliate links, so you'd be supporting me as well. So I'd appreciate that. Let me know questions, concerns, anything you might have down below. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite thing in this bag is or what you would suggest putting in this bag. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.